Dating after 40. Why high-value men are still winning. Dating after 40. Is it harder, more exciting, or just completely different from your 20s and 30s? Some say the dating pool shrinks. Others say that people become pickier. While there are many opinions, the truth is that high-value men over 40 are still winning in the dating world. But the real question is, why? And if they are winning, what should both men and women learn from this? Because everyone talks about wanting a high-value partner. So let's get in and see what these high-value men actually bring to the table that brings them wins. Number 1, fitness isn't just physical, it's mental too. Morning jog, green smoothies, a nutrient-rich diet, and gym. That's usually how we picture fitness. Now, while physical fitness is super attractive, muscle fitness doesn't remain the only important thing after the 40s. Mental sharpness matters too at this point. And high-value men over 40 understand this better than most. They know that keeping their minds fit is just as important as staying physically strong. Because let's be honest, who wants to date someone stuck in old ways of thinking? Or who wants to live with someone who's bogged down by negativity? Mental fitness comes with reading, learning, and exploring new ideas. This is also what keeps conversations engaging, and you, as a person, interesting. It brings emotional resilience and fosters a growth mindset. And since life at 40 and beyond throws challenges right in your face, careers shift, relationships change, and responsibilities grow. But by that time, high-value men have learned to roll with the punches. They know how to stay cool under pressure and not let stress dominate their mood or actions. When they are so cool and calm, why would they want to come home to a constant storm? Number 2, high standards and selectivity. After 40, high-value men aren't settling. It is because they know exactly what they want in a relationship, and, more importantly, what they don't. By this age, men usually have experienced relationships that don't align with their values, and they're not interested in repeating old mistakes. Now they are selective, not because they're picky, but because they know their worth. When men date after 40, they tend to focus on the real connection and filter out superficial desires that people usually have in their 20s. As a woman, you can't just impress such a man with a pretty face or a fun date, because they are drawn to emotional maturity and peaceful companionship. You need to set standards that bring out the best in both you and your partner, because it won't be difficult for them to walk away if there's drama or mismatched expectations. And honestly, shouldn't everyone be that way by now? I mean, why waste time trying to fit a square peg into a round hole? Number 3, better understanding of relationships. Being in their 40s means that the man has lived for 4 decades, and they might have learned all the important lessons about life and relationships. They've had time to reflect on what works and what doesn't, and it gives them a better understanding of how to build genuine connections. So, when they come at you, they come with wisdom. They value what truly matters: trust, mutual respect, and emotional depth. If you're still chasing the same kind of love that you wanted at 19, you need to move on. The truth is that what people need from a relationship evolves. You will notice a major shift in focus when it comes to high-value men. They're no longer obsessed with external appearances or fleeting chemistry. They want someone who fits in their life, just like a key fits in a lock. At the same time, they know that relationships cannot run with just taking. They are about giving. You will find them consistently showing up and appreciating little things, such as a moment of quiet support or a meaningful conversation. That is also where you need to understand that when life gets hard, things like romance may fade away. But what stays is a partnership built on trust and respect. Number 4, no need for validation. Another reason why you're going to see most high-value men winning even after their 40s is because they don't need constant validation. They have achieved enough in life to feel secure in who they are, because they have spent years working on themselves and figuring out who they are, so they don't need someone else to tell them that they're enough. That self-assurance is attractive, and confidence without arrogance draws people in naturally. The problem with needing validation is that it puts pressure on your partner. It really does create an imbalance that can feel exhausting at times. However, seeking validation shouldn't be confused with the occasional need to remind your partner how much they mean to you. Without that, the charm of the relationship may fade. When we say that high-value men don't seek approval from their partner, it doesn't mean that they don't appreciate affection or recognition. They absolutely do. But they're not dependent on it. They don't measure their worth by how many texts they receive or whether someone showers them with praise. They bring their best self to the relationship without expecting constant reassurance in return. And what can be more refreshing than that? Number 5, financial stability. By 40, many high-value men are either peaking in their careers or they're financially comfortable. They have built businesses, saved money, or reached senior positions in their industries. The financial stability that they have is super attractive to women of all ages. And most of the time, it's not just because of the money, but because it reflects responsibility and discipline in their lives. These men offer stability both in terms of money and peace of mind. So, when they show up in relationships, they're there without anxiety or hidden agendas. I mean, who would want a partner who is financially chaotic at this stage? Exactly. No one wants to argue about money or stress over small expenses. The stress that comes with being financially unstable can easily bleed into relationships. It creates unnecessary tension and arguments. Another thing is, these high-value men might not be necessarily rich, but they can be smart with what they have, and that's what makes them reliable. It shows that they can plan ahead, handle challenges, and take care of themselves and their partner. Isn't that kind of reliability something that we all want, particularly women? Wrapping up. So, what we know by now is that high-value men have it all figured out. They bring all the essential elements needed to run any relationship for the long term, including stability, success, maturity, and purpose. They have become physically and mentally fit, emotionally intelligent, financially stable, and selective for the right reasons. Clearly, these men aren't looking for someone to rescue them from loneliness. They want partnership and peace. And that's what makes them so appealing and winning, even in their 40s. But if you want to connect with such a man at a deeper level, you're supposed to bring that same energy to the table. Are you ready for this? If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.